This is just a quick update video. I have one of the two Vestas wind turbines fully completed, except for just a couple little 1x8 tiles that I still need to get. But other than that, it is completely wired. It is moving, as you can see here. I think it looks really cool. The reason partially why I wanted to piece this together myself instead of buying the set is because I wanted this to go on my beachy area here, and I didn't want the house with the little grassy terrain that is actually in the set. So I wanted to build my own platform so that I could put the pieces that connect the actual shaft of this turbine underground and secure it with a sandy finish instead of the grassy finish in the set. And I also added a couple other details, as you can see. So this little platform ramp thing here is not originally part of the set. I built that myself. Let me try to move over here and not be hit by the turbine blades as I move along here. This is a platform walkway here, so there's a little, I guess, a caution mat or something like that, a tiled walkway going up, and a little door that is actually included in the set to, I guess, do electrical work on the turbine or do maintenance and repairs and that sort of thing. And then right next to it is this bank of batteries that I put in myself. With many installations of solar or wind in the real world, there are high capacity battery banks that usually look like this with like a whitish color that hold all of the electricity that is currently in excess in order to save it for when the wind doesn't blow and that sort of thing. So I think this turned out really cool with the look of this battery bank. Now there will be another Vestas wind turbine fully functional, just like the one over here where it's in the ground and there's a little platform to go up and the battery bank here. But this one I have not done yet, mainly because the wiring is so expensive to go down the shaft of the turbine. So I'm kind of waiting a little bit to get a little bit more money in, and it's not really one of those flashy things, and I'd rather put that money towards another modular building or to build another skyscraper in the city instead of, you know, just some simple wiring. So for now, this one's kind of just stationary with nothing fancy, just a couple pieces that make it from falling down. And I do have another battery bank here ready to go for it, but I have the motor, I have the battery, I just need that expensive wiring. And I could wire it myself with some actual just like copper wire, but I don't want to ruin the power functions battery box and the little electrical brick that's attached to the motor, because they're rare now and they're getting expensive, and I don't want to ruin these retired components in the name of cheaping out. So I'll get this done eventually, but for now, it's just going to be stationary like that. One other last thing to show you is I have hid the battery underneath this platform, so it's partially underground. The battery is like right here, and just like a modular building, I made it very easy to take off the platform in order to get to the battery bank. So all you have to do is just take off this platform like this, and then it exposes the battery underneath, and I can either turn off the turbine and it'll shut it off, as you can see here, or I can make it spin the other way, and as you can see, it's now starting to spin the opposite direction. So, you know, it makes it pretty easy to access the battery in this case here. And I'm gonna just shut it off for now, and I'm going to put this back on, and it really is that simple to access the battery in this. And I wanted something that looked stylish and was actually functional and part of the build of the turbine. The only thing that I don't like is the fact that there's a little gap here, but there's not much that you can do with Lego to close that gap in, especially with these cylinder pieces here. But other than that, what do you think? I think all in all, this actually turned out really nice. Like I said, other than those little gaps, which aren't a huge deal to me. Leave your thoughts down in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next video.